Once upon a time, in a small, peaceful town, there lived a young woman named Maya. Maya was beautiful, kind-hearted, and smart, but she didn't see herself that way. Whenever she looked in the mirror, all she noticed were the things she didn't like. Her hair wasn't smooth enough, her smile wasn't perfect, and she wasn't as outgoing as her friends. Because of these thoughts, Maya often felt shy and unsure of herself. She would hide in the background and let others take the spotlight. One day, Maya's life changed. She was sitting in her favorite park, watching the birds fly freely in the sky, when an old woman sat next to her. The woman had a warm smile and seemed to glow with confidence. After some time, the old woman asked,
"Why do you look so sad, my dear?"
Maya sighed and said,
I just don't feel good enough. Everyone else seems so confident and sure of themselves, but I don't.
The old woman looked at her kindly and said,
You know, confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. Let me tell you a little secret. The only person who can make you feel good enough is you.
These words struck a chord with Maya. The woman continued,
Every day, do one small thing that makes you proud of yourself. Focus on your strengths, and soon enough, you'll start to see just how wonderful you truly are.
Maya thanked the woman and decided to follow her advice. The next morning, she stood in front of the mirror and, instead of focusing on what she didn't like, she looked for things she appreciated.
My eyes are kind,
She whispered to herself.
and I'm a good listener.
Though it felt strange at first, Maya repeated this every day. Slowly but surely, she started to feel a little better about herself. She also began setting small challenges for herself. Maya loved art, but was always too shy to show her work. One day, she took a deep breath and shared a painting with her best friend. Her friend loved it and encouraged her to keep painting. With that boost, Maya decided to join a local art class. At first, she felt nervous, but the more she painted and interacted with others, the more confident she became. Every day brought new opportunities for Maya to grow. She started taking care of herself, not because she wanted to look perfect, but because she realized she deserved to feel good. She made time for exercise, healthy food, and activities that made her happy, like reading and spending time with loved ones. As months went by, Maya noticed a change. She stood taller, smiled more often, and felt comfortable speaking up in conversations. She no longer compared herself to others, because she understood that everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses. Instead of worrying about being perfect, Maya focused on being her best self. One day, she met the old woman again in the park. With a bright smile, Maya thanked her for the wise words that changed her life. The woman nodded and said,
You did all the work, my dear. You found the beauty within yourself.
And from that day forward, Maya lived with confidence and grace, knowing that true beauty comes from embracing who you are, flaws and all.